When your cat slow blinks at you, do you actually know what they're trying to say? Yes, it looks sweet, maybe even a little sleepy, like your cat is just relaxing and letting their eyes drift shut. But behind that simple blink, there's something deeper that most people miss. It's one of the most emotionally vulnerable things your cat can do. And if you ignore it or respond the wrong way, which most owners do, you might actually be missing one of the clearest signals of trust your cat ever sends you. Because that slow blink, it's not random. It's not sleepiness. It's communication. Let's start with what that quiet little moment really means. Have you ever noticed how your cat looks at you, then slowly closes their eyes for a moment and opens them again? Most people assume the same thing. They think the cat is tired, or relaxed, or just doing a normal blink. But here's what's actually happening. Your cat is sending a deliberate signal. Cats in the wild survive by being hyper-aware. Their eyes are one of their most important survival tools. Predators, rivals, danger, everything is detected through sight. So when a cat slowly closes their eyes in front of another creature, they're doing something risky. They're lowering their guard. Think about that for a second. For a species built entirely around vigilance, deliberately closing their eyes near someone means they feel safe enough to be vulnerable. And when that someone is you, it reveals something powerful about how your cat sees you. Here's where the science gets fascinating. A 2020 study from the University of Sussex looked specifically at this behavior. Researchers observed cats interacting with humans and noticed something remarkable. Cats slow blinked significantly more when they were looking at people they trusted. But the experiment went even further. When humans slow blinked back at the cats were far more likely to approach them afterward. In other words, the slow blink wasn't just random eye movement, it was a social signal. Animal cognition researchers now sometimes call it the cat smile. But here's the part that really matters for you. When cats received a slow blink back from a human, they showed more relaxed body language and signs of reduced stress. That means your response literally changes how safe your cat feels. Think about that. A simple blink from you can reinforce your cat's sense of security. And here's what most people don't realize. Cats aren't just expressing comfort. They're inviting communication, which means every slow blink your cat gives you is basically asking a quiet question. Do you trust me too? Now let's talk about something deeper in feline psychology. Cats organize their world through safety zones. Researchers who study feline behavior often describe cats as territorial, not just with places, but with emotional spaces. When your cat slow blinks at you, they're essentially treating you like one of those safe zones. Here's what's actually happening. Your cat's brain is associating your presence with calm, safety, and predictability. And because of that, their body relaxes enough to perform this slow blinking signal. This is closely connected to other bonding behaviors you might notice. Head bumps, rubbing their face against you, sleeping near you. All of those involve scent glands around the face and head. They're marking you, not in a possessive way, in a family way. Your cat is blending your scent with theirs. And the slow blink fits into that same emotional category. It's a signal that says, you belong in my safe space. Think about that for a second. Out of the entire world your cat experiences, noisy, unpredictable, full of strange smells, you are part of the calm center. And hey, if this makes sense to you, hit like and subscribe. It helps us reach more cat lovers who actually want to understand what their cat is really saying. Now, here's where it gets even more powerful. Because slow blinking didn't start as a human communication tool. It started between mother cats and their kittens. In early kitten development, eye contact can be intimidating. Direct staring is often a threat signal in the animal world. But gentle eye narrowing and slow blinking signals something different: safety, comfort, care. Behavioral scientists have observed mother cats using soft eye closures when resting with their kittens. It's a calming signal, an ancient one. In over thousands of years of domestication, cats adapted that same signal for communication with humans. So when your cat slow blinks at you today, they're using a language that existed long before humans and cats shared homes. A language rooted in protection and trust. What makes this even more meaningful is that your cat is applying that ancient instinct to you. You are receiving a signal originally meant for family, for kittens, for the safest members of a cat's world. Now, here's something most owners overlook. Cats are selective, extremely selective. Studies on domestic cat social behavior show that cats often form strong primary bonds with just one or two people, which means the slow blink isn't something they give to everyone. Have you ever noticed your cat slow blinking at you but staring wide-eyed at visitors, or avoiding eye contact entirely with strangers? That's not random. It's intentional. Cats reserve relaxed eye behavior for individuals they trust, because maintaining eye contact while softening their gaze is a vulnerable act. So when your cat looks directly at you, slowly closes its eyes, and opens them again, that's a behavior they've decided you are safe enough to see. Think about that for a second. Your cat isn't just existing around you. They're choosing you out of everyone in their world. Now, remember earlier when I mentioned something important about what happens when a cat slow blinks and then gently turns their head away? This is what I was talking about. In feline body language, looking away after slow blinking is one of the strongest signals of peaceful intent. Here's what's actually happening. Your cat is saying two things at once: I trust you, and I don't see you as a threat. That second message matters more than most people realize, because in the animal world, sustained eye contact often signals dominance or confrontation. So when your cat softens their eyes, blinks slowly, and then looks away, they're deliberately de-escalating any sense of tension. They're choosing peace. They're telling you the environment feels safe, and that message carries enormous emotional weight in feline psychology, because cats don't survive by trusting easily. They survive by being cautious. So when your cat relaxes that instinct, even briefly, it means you've earned something rare: their emotional safety.